There are 3 easy steps in creating your resume link. Let me show you how.
Step 1. Register. Go to www.jobs180.com using any browser and click Register Now. Fill out all the information needed. In choosing your resume link, use your full name so that it looks professional and it's easy to recall by potential employers. For example, Antonio Juan de la Cruz .jobs180.com. Step 2. Create and design. When creating your resume, make sure to complete your personal information and upload your profile picture. One of the highlights of the resume link is the portfolio section. In the portfolio section, you can show off your skills by uploading samples of your work like documents, pictures, videos, and your social media links.
Your resume link also features different themes and you can upload a cover photo. This is a combination of a cover letter and a social network cover photo. Here is an example. You can also download a copy of your resume link and print it. Step 3. Apply for a job. There are many ways to apply with your resume link.
First is browsing the job recommendations in your Jobs 180 dashboard.
If you're qualified, click Submit Resume Link. So what are you waiting for? Dress up your next generation resume, stand out brightly among the competitive job seekers in the market, and win the heart of your future employers using Resume Link.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marketing Me. We are live today for Tarlac Agricultural University. So today we'll be joined by speakers from CDO Foodsphere and VXI. Before we start, we'd like to invite everyone for the prayer followed by the national anthem.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures
pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Thank you for that. Now, to give us the opening remarks, we'd like to invite Dr. Benny S. Suleiman, Director for the Office of Student Affairs and Development.
To the university officials, headed by our University President, Dr. Max P. Guillermo, our 4 Vice Presidents, Deans, Directors, our partner, Jobs180.com, represented by its Managing Director, Kim Chua, our STEAM resource speakers, organizers, particularly the Placement Office, headed by Ma'am Grace Kelly de la Cruz, to our graduating students and other guests, a pleasant morning, and I hope you are all safe and in good health. Allow me to begin this closing remark by extending or expressing my congratulations and gratitude to all the people behind this very important endeavor. First of all, I would like to thank Jobs180.com for this meaningful partnership, to our dedicated organizers, and to the active participation of our graduating students. And I would like to congratulate you in advance for your graduation. True to its mission of producing globally competent graduates and guided by its vision to be one of the 500 top university in Asia, TAU continuously provides quality support services to the students. TAU, through its placement office, is consistently conducting pre-employment orientation seminar just like this, with the aim of assisting you as you prepared in the world of work. I know that we are facing a very challenging situation because of COVID-19 pandemic. But am I right that no pandemic can stop you from achieving your dreams? Right? Look at you now. You are already graduating. And we consider you as the most resilient batch. But in all the struggles you are experiencing, TAU is with you in this journey. We are exploring ways on how to deliver support services to you. That is why right now we are using this online platform for this seminar. Today, our resource speakers were able to share their expertise, were able to share knowledge on online application, professional grooming, and on how to ace interview. And I hope all the knowledge shared by our resource speakers will be put into practice. As the old saying goes, knowledge is power. However, knowledge without practice, knowledge without action is useless or meaningless. Hence, I am encouraging everyone to apply all the things you have learned from the speakers for you to land a good job. Then help your family, be of service to the community, and become a productive citizen of the country and the world. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you for that, sir. So, with that, we welcome everyone to our webinar this morning. Excuse me. So, I will be the host for this morning. So, I'm Shari, and I'll be with you throughout this event until 12 noon today. So may we please ask our audience to put this in the comment section as part of your attendance. So we'd like you to put in your name and your course. Ayan, yun lang, dalawa lang, name and course. Please don't forget to share this with your friends as well. So at the end of this webinar, there will be an evaluation form that is in the control of the university guidance office. So dun nila i-base yung attendance. Ayan. So here is our schedule for this morning. Number one, we will be discussing Resume Link by jobs180.com, professional appearance and grooming in the workplace to be discussed by CDO Foodsphere, and new age career possibilities to be discussed by VXI Global. So again, we thank everyone who's here and who is on time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At nandito na po kayo. So if ever wala pa yung mga kaibigan nyo, tag nyo na sila. Please don't let them miss out on this event. Ayan. So let's go to our first speaker. Our first speaker for today is Sir Kim Chua. He is the managing director for jobs180.com. He has 20 years of experience in sales, marketing, business development, customer service, operations, business process, and human resources. He is a trusted resource speaker and he has done over 1,000 career development seminars in more than 400 plus colleges and universities nationwide. Ayan. So, Sir Kim, if you have questions for Sir Kim, if you have questions about his presentation, feel free to put your questions in the comment section and we'll read it later. Ayan. So, Sir Kim, the floor is yours. Please take it away.
Allow me to share to you how to make a job-winning resume. Yan. A lot of you are now looking for a job and exploring for the next chapter in your life. I hope that this session will be able to help you. No? Not only you, but the people that you know that needs help in terms of how to make a job-winning resume. Yan. So yan na tinatawag natin resume link. A lot of platforms right now, mga online platforms are being offered left and right. But for you to know paano to magiging job-winning tool or job-winning resume to, meron akong checklist. So go with me, no, with all these checklists. Your checklist should include the following. Number one, kailangan mag-stand out ka. When you look for a job, you have to be able to stand out. Because if you're not going to be able to stand out, then I think you'll just be part of the crowd. You'll be one of the next applicant na wala lang, na hindi mo mapapansin. Another thing that should be in your checklist is that you should only have one file. Hindi dapat maraming files na iba-iba sinesend sa mga companies. Mas maganda, isang file lang para pag sinend mo, lahat ng details mo nandoon na. Another thing in your checklist is that it should make the process more efficient. Ibig sabihin, mas mabilis mag-submit, mas mabilis makita ng HR, at mas mabilis kayo makontak for possible next steps na or possible job offer na. Now, another thing in my checklist is that dapat tipid ito, wala itong gastos. The tool that I will show you today, wala itong gastos. Libre po ito. At higit sa lahat, itong pinaka-importante sa lahat, this should be in your checklist. The tool should be secured. Okay? More than anything, importante talaga ang data. Pero ang data ninyo, dapat yung protectionan. And using this tool, this is the most secured resume kung tawagin. Bakit siya tinawag na most secured resume? Let me go through the next slides na. Okay? Ito ang tinatawag na resume link. Okay? A personalized URL for anyone can open online anytime. I will use an example para makarelate kayo. If you are John Santos, ang link mo or resume link mo pwede maging johnsantos.jobs180.com. Ganun lang kasimple. At yan na po ang resume link nyo. So how do you make one? Go with me through the 3 simple steps. First step is you have to register. Absolutely, wala tong bayad. Libre po ito. How do you register? You go to the website of jobs180.com. That's www.jobs180.com at dun ka mag-register on the upper right side of your screen. Now, as you do that, you have to put the basic information. Okay? So, alam nyo na ano mga information yan. Hindi ko na isa-isahin. Babawasan nyo naman at alam nyo naman ano dapat ilagay. Now, as you create your account, you have to use a valid email. Okay? Now, before we go to the email, paalala ko lang, sa mga nag-isip sa inyo, paano kung hindi ako si John Santos, ano gagawin kong resume link? O yan, baka nag-isip kayo eh. So, if ever lang, mayroon kang kapangalan, okay, just so happen na may ibang John Santos na nauna sa inyo, ano mangyayari? Magkakaroon doon na red na box, sasabihin niya, this name has already been taken. Huwag kayong malungkot, pag taken na, okay lang, just be creative. pwede mo gawin, baliktarin mo, gawin mo santosjohn.jobs180.com o kaya jsantos o kaya santosj o kaya js o kaya sj. Depende kung ano gusto mo gawin. Basta importante, wala kang kapangalan. Okay? Wala kang kapareho. Now, when you do this, huwag kayong OA. Do not create yung mga ganong klaseng over creative na mga resume link because it doesn't look professional. Imagine submitting to a company with your resume link that says eljablo.jobs180.com. Hindi yan mukhang professional. Okay? Now, when you register, please use a valid email. Ito yung emphasis ko lang sa pag-create nyo ng account na dapat gamitin yung email, yung nabubuksan yung email, kagaya ng Gmail, Yahoo, or any email na nabubuksan nyo. Do not create, example lang yung mga email na kagaya ng ganito, patricia@facebook.com na email. Huwag kang gagamit ng joseph@facebook.com na email to register. In short, huwag mong gagamitin yung @facebook.com na email. Because if you use @facebook.com na email, you will no longer be able to receive notification being sent to you by the companies as well as jobs180.com. Importante po na nabubuksan nyo yung email nyo kasi kailangan mo i-verify yung account mo. Okay? It is very important that you verify your account as a proof na ikaw nag-register at pangalawa, para ikaw ay makapag-apply. If you don't do this, if you don't verify, walang mangyayari sa account nyo. Okay? So, sayang lang. So, you have to verify to finish the first step. Okay? How do you verify? Just open your email, look for the link, click mo yung verify, you're done with the first step. Okay? Tapos na yung first step. Ano yung first step? Register. Wala tong bayad. Let's go to the second step. Ang second step, ang pinaka-logical sa lahat. Kailangan kumpletong detalye nyo. So how do you do that? You go back again to your account by going to the website of jobs180.com. This time, hindi mo kailangan mag-register. Ang gagawin mo, mag-login. Pag login mo, lagay mo dito yung email nyo or resume link nyo. Kayo lang may alam yan. At lalo na yung password nyo na kayo lang talaga may alam yan. So when you do that, you now go inside your account. Pag nasa loob na kayo ng account nyo, ano gagawin nyo? Mabilis na lang ito. Fill in the blanks. Okay? Now, I don't have to go through all the information here because definitely, alam mo naman, pag sinabi ditong name, malamang pangalan nyo. Pag nakalagay dito address, malamang address nyo. Diba? So, you put all the information ninyo dito. Okay? Lagay nyo. Then, what else do you put in here? Importante po, lagay dito lahat ng posibleng paraan na pwede ka makontak ng isang HR. Kagaya ng social media account nyo. Diba? Hindi lang email tsaka phone number. Bakit? Most of the time, ano nangyayari? Okay, let me tell you. Marami sa inyo nilalagay nyo phone number nyo. Pero pag tinatawagan kayo ng HR, hindi nyo sinasagot. Lalo na pag hindi mo kilala. Hala, sino kaya ito? Hindi mo sasagutin. Diba? Kasi takot kayo, baka nagsascam or whoever yung tumatawag. So, ano mangyayari sa mga HR? Mag-i-email kami ngayon sa inyo. But you don't open email more often than you open your social media account. So, I recommend lahat ng posibleng paraan na pwede ka makontak na isang HR, ilagay mo dito. Kagaya ng mga Facebook nyo or Twitter nyo para mabilis ay makapag-PM, private message, makapag-invite for the next step. Okay? What else do you put here? You also put here your work options, yung mga work experience nyo. Pagdating po sa work options, you can see on the screen, you have 4 options na pwede nyo pagpilian. Parang switch lang yan. Yes, no switch, on, off switch. So you can choose here, example, looking for OJT, lagay mo yes if you're looking for OJT right now. And later on, pag hindi na, turn it off. Edi lagay mo na no. Diba? So depende yan kung anong mas trip nyo or ano mas pasok dun sa hinahanap nyo right now. What the system will do is it will try to match you with companies who are also looking for the same profile with what you have. Yan yung kagandahan ng tool natin. Hindi mo kailangan mag-door-to-door para mag-submit ng resume link ninyo. Okay? What else do you put here? You put here your school under education. Even later on, okay, pagka-graduate nyo, you can also put here your schools. Yung mga nag-take pa kayo ng further studies, pwede mo rin ilagay dito. Okay, so walang limit sa space yan. Pagdating ko sa seminars attended, ganun din. Kahit gano'n karami, pwede nyo ilagay dito. Kahit magkopyahan pa kayo. Just make sure lang alam mo yung seminar na yon. Kaya baka matanong ka sa interview. Pagdating po sa certification, ganun din. Put all the certification programs that you've had, you put it here. Okay? When it comes to the achievement, do not limit your achievement only inside the school. Hindi lahat na nakikinig ngayon ay Dean's Lister. Hindi kayo lahat dito ay honor student. Diba? Ayan, nag-agree marami sa inyo. So, hindi lang po ang achievement nakabase sa academic excellence. Some of you are student leaders. So, if you're active sa school, you also put it here kung ano yung mga pinagkakabalahan nyo. And hindi lang sa loob ng school, even outside the school. If you're active in your barangay, halimbawa, isa kang tanod, ilagay mo dyan. Diba? Yan yung mga achievement ninyo. So, you put it here. Bakit? Because what you're doing now is you're trying to market yourself more effectively to that prospective company. Okay? Now, when it comes to the skills and languages, ito yung common observation namin mga HR. Pagdating sa skills, nilalagay mo lang na skills yung mga umiikot lang sa course nyo. Hindi porkat communication arts ang course mo, com arts lang ang skills na alam mo. Hindi porkat engineering ang course mo, ang alam mo lang na skill ay pang-engineering. Hindi porkat tourism or HRM ang course mo, ang alam mo lang na skill ay pang-tourism at pang-HRM. Maybe some of you are into multimedia, into photography, into videography, into something else, arts, crafts, whatever. Lahat ng yan, skills nyo yan. Remember, what you're doing here is you're marketing yourself more effectively. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, ilagay mo dito lahat ng skills na alam ninyo. Pagdating po sa languages, ganun din. Huwag mong ilimit yan sa dalawang lengguwahe lang. Because I'm sure alam nyo na yung dalawa. Kung dalawa lang talaga alam nyo, din dalawa lang. Ano tong dalawang to? English and Tagalog or Filipino. Okay? Now, if you know other local dialect, Bisaya, Kapampangan, Sabacano, Ilonggo, you can also put it here. If you know foreign languages, German, French, Chinese, Japanese, diba, Korean, pwede mo ilagay dyan. Okay? Walang limit sa space yan. When it comes to the references, sigurado ko yung mga references nyo, kilala nyo. Ang malaking tanong dito kayo ba'y kilala nila? Sana oo, di ba? Kasi madalas pag tumatawag kami sa mga references nyo, hindi kayo maalala. So please tell them, ginawa nyo silang reference para at least they know what to tell about you. Okay? Now at this point, to make your life easier, kung sakali lang nakagawa ka na ng resume nyo in your Word file or maybe in your doc file, depende kung anong file nyo, PDF file, whatever file you have. Kung nakagawa ka na ng resume nyo, simple na lang. Just copy all the information inside dito. No, ilagay mo sa loob ng resume link. Just transfer them here inside the resume link para maging secured yung data nyo. Okay? Kung bakit secured, I'll tell you as we go along. Okay? So yung mga sinabi ko, I think alam nyo na yan. Alam nyo na yan. Okay? Itong mga susunod kong papakita, ito yung mga amazing na portion. Let me start with the portfolio section. Ano yung portfolio section? This is the part where you now upload evidence of your skills. Example, ano ebidensya na graduate na kayo later on? Diploma, di ba? Transcript. Ano pa? Toga, hindi ebidensya yung toga. Okay? Kung ano man meron nyo, di ba? Certificate, diploma, yan, ebidensya yan. Okay? Kung transcript of records is evidence na graduate na kayo. Ano ebidensya na wala kayong criminal record? NBA clearance, police clearance, di ba? Ano ebidensya na pwede ka pumunta sa ibang bansa? Passport, visa, lahat ng mga sinasabi mong mga skills mo or yung mga what you're claiming that you know, you can now support them here sa portfolio section by showing those documents. Diba? Anong ebidensya na ikaw ay healthy? Meron kang medical clearance. Anong ebidensya na pwede kang mag-drive ng sasakyan? Meron kang driver's license. Diba? So gets nyo na yung sinasabi ko. Ang point ko lang is you can now put the things here to support yung claim nyo of your skills. Now, you're starting to think, Sir, kung pare-pareho naman kaming graduate sa school namin, pare-pareho kami magkakaklase, same yung course namin, same yung school, same yung teachers, same yung curriculum, pare-pareho lang naman kami lahat, walang experience sa trabaho, how will we stand out? Ayan, di ba? Okay, ito ngayon yung isang magandang recommendation ko sa inyo on how you now stand out. You get your smartphones. Kunin mo yung mga smartphones nyo. Kung wala, manghiram sa kaibigan. Okay, hiram mo sa kaibigan mo. I-record mo yung selfie video mo. You say something interesting about yourself. Record it in about 30 seconds to 1 minute lang. Huwag na masyadong mahaba. Ano gagawin mo? Pretend that you are being interviewed by the HR. So you answer basic questions like, tell me something about yourself. O, di ba? Ano yung mga gasgas sa tanong natin? Why should we hire you? O, di ba? Just imagine na tinanong ka ng HR at sasagutin mo na lang siya. Ang maganda lang ngayon, recorded mo. So kung di mo type yung sagot, i-delete mo. Pag type mo, you save it. Then you upload it sa YouTube or sa Vimeo. Maraming mga video channel na libre, mga video converter sa online. Hanapin mo lang. And when you're done, you put that video link doon sa portfolio section nyo. O, di ba? This time, it will definitely make you stand out because depende na to sa diskarte mo on how you're going to present yourself. Okay? So I leave it up to you on how you do that. Now, another thing for you to do, na sure akong hindi to makokopya ng classmate mo, ay yung picture mo. Diba? So you put your profile picture here. Now, when it comes to the picture, hindi kailangan sobrang formal na formal. Hindi kailangan pumunta sa studio. Huwag na kayo gumastos. Ang importante dito, tumingin kayo sa camera. Plain background. Okay? Plain background, tumingin kayo sa camera. Wear something, of course. Wear something decent. Okay? Do not upload profile pictures that look like the right side of your screen. Yung mga sample na yan, hindi po maganda example yan. Okay? So, huwag kayong maglagay ng mga kasi mga sample na profile picture. Now, another good thing pa that will make you stand out using the resume link is your cover photo. Yes! A picture paints 1,000 words. Yan ang kasabihan na very, very applicable dito. A lot of you who are listening today, hindi kayo gifted with writing skills. Hirap kayo i-express ang inyong feelings at inyong thoughts into words. Hindi mo ma-type, hindi mo ma-sulat. Tama? Hirap tayo eh. Bakit? Hindi natural sa atin yan. Pero pagdating sa picture, kaya mo i-express yung inyong personality. Look at the examples I'm showing you. Look at the one on the left. Ano siya? Isa siyang ophthalmologist or optometrist. Sabi naman ng iba, eye expert. Di ba? Ina sa kanan, ano siya? Sabi ng iba, sir, parang IT. Sir, techie siguro kasi maraming gadget, pati stapler, gadget niya. Di ba? Halimbawa, o sabi ng iba naman, sir, parang makalat. O depende na kung how you are going to interpret it. But now, the way I see it, itong taong to, multitasker. Okay? Another good example I'm showing you is this one. Someone from psychology, someone from neurologist, or maybe someone who knows left and right. Ganun lang kasimple. No? So, depende yan how you're going to express yourself. Okay? Another good example pa, itong person na to, ang gusto niya sabihin, there's no shortcut to success. You will be able to reach your goal by taking one step at a time. O, di ba? So I'm showing you good examples. Hindi yan member na Akit Bahay Gang. Hindi rin po yan social climber, in case that's what you're thinking. So kung nagpakita ko ng magaganda example, I will also show you yung mga hindi magandang example para wag niyong gagayahin. Huwag kayong magpapaka-misteryoso. Okay? Make sure you put your picture there. Okay? Kasi maraming pangalan ngayon interchangeable. Ako mismo, guilty ako dyan. My name is Kim. A lot of people think babae ako. Ako rin mismo, napagkakamala ko yung mga aplikante, nakita ko, Chris, George, Alex, Sam. O, diba? Minsan isipin ko, Joey, lalaki. Yung pala, babae. Diba? So you better put your picture there para at least alam ng HR who to expect. Okay? Now, when you make your resume link, dapat may laman talaga yan. Kasi kung walang laman yan, ganyan itsura niyan. Blanco. And how do you expect companies will look, or HR from companies will look at your profile if you submit to them resume links that look like this? It's like submitting a piece of a paper, bond paper, or long bond paper, short bond paper na walang laman except pangalan mo. And that's the same as this one. So hindi yan papansinin ng mga HR for sure. Okay? Sayang lang oras nyo tsaka oras ng HR. Kailangan attractive. Okay? When I say attractive or catchy, do not overdo it naman. Now, this is just in my opinion. In my opinion, I think this one is not a good example. Kasi ang dating niya parang tamad, parang happy-go-lucky, parang chill-chill lang, no? Parang ganoon na dating. So, I leave it up to you on how you'll be, expressing yourself na dito. Okay? So, sa mga personality nyo. Alam niyo na anong dapat yung gawin at hindi yung dapat gawin. So, showing a very good example is si iExpert. Tignan mo, lahat ng detalye niya, kompleto. Everything from top to bottom, kompleto lahat ng details, including yung kanyang mga portfolio section na nagpapatunay na siya ay isang licensed ophthalmologist. Pinakita niya lahat ng mga posibleng hingiin pa sa kanya ng mga HR. So bakit ko sinabi sa inyo napapabilis yung buhay dito? Hindi lang buhay nyo. Pati buhay din ng HR napapabilis. Because once you submit all this information to that company, when the HR opens your resume link and sees everything about you, dalawa lang ang pwedeng mangyari niyan. One is, nahuli mo attention, gusto ka niya ngayon kausapin or schedule for the next step, like interview or possibly job offer, or hindi ka nag-fit. Yun yung second. Di ba? Para at least, ang maganda rito, hindi na pabalik-balik, hindi na siya tatawag para sabihin, hello ma'am, meron ka bang evidence na graduate ka na talaga sa school na yan? Can you send me your transcript? Diba? Can you send me yung mga evidence or yung mga sample skills or sample work mo kasi you are in IT or in graphic design, diba? That's yung ibig ko sabihin. Wag nang pabalik-balik, sayang yung oras. Okay? Time is of the essence, lalo na ngayon. So you put everything there, at least pag nakita ng HR, diretso na kagad sa pagprocess sa inyo. Okay? A lot of you are now thinking, sir, pag gumawa ako ng resume link at nilagay ko lahat ng information ko dyan, baka naman yung mga data ko nakakalat na sa buong mundo. Baka naman yung mga information ko nakalantad na sa buong internet. The answer is, no. Kaya nga siya tinawag na the most secured resume. Okay? Bakit siya tinawag na most secured resume? Because you have the ultimate control over your privacy settings. Follow the screen. Inside your dashboard, when you log in, you can go to your settings. Sa settings mo, to be specific, puntahan mo yung privacy settings. In your privacy settings, you choose the information that you want to show in public. Halimbawa lang you do not want to show your birthday. What do? Turn it off. Ayaw mo pakita yung address mo. What do? Turn it off. Ayaw mo pakita ang inyong references. What do? Turn it off. So lahat na naka-off, hindi lalabas sa public. At sino may control niyan? Kayo lang. O, di ba? Ang maganda pa rito, real-time update yan. Halimbawa, today, you decide not to show your birthday, your address, and references. And then 5 minutes later, you decide, sige, pakita ko na nga birthday ko. Turn it on. Real time. 5 minutes later, the moment you save your settings, lahat ng binigyan mo ng resume link, updated na rin sila real time. As in real time. Di ba? Ayos, di ba? Sige, tuloy natin. Tuloy pa natin to. So, reminders ko na lang sa mga late na dumating or kakakinig lang, when you make your resume link, make sure that your profile is interesting and attractive. Okay? Wag OA. Iba yung over naman yun. No? Wag naman ganun. So, make sure it's attractive, it's catchy. Complete all the information, especially your contact details. Kasi sayang naman lahat ng ginawa mo, nahuli mo attention, hindi ka makontak ng HR. So, better make sure nandyan yung mga contact details na updated. Okay? So, yan. So, tapos na tayo sa 2 steps. Last step na lang. Ano yung first step? Recap lang. First step is register. Wala tong bayad. Libre po yan. Second step is for you to complete the information. Yan ang pinaka-logical. And the last step now is for you to submit. So, you're now thinking, okay to paano ko gagamitin ngayon yung resume link? Bigyan kita ng iba-ibang paraan. Okay, lahat ito practical application para makarelate kayo. Unang option, pumunta ka sa website ng jobs180.com. That's www.jobs180.com, and that's where you now start to look for companies. Type the companies that you're looking for. Pag may lumabas, edi good. Pag walang lumabas, edi wala. Okay, huwag din pilitin. Okay? Now, you can also see there a lot of companies, a lot of company logos that you can shop around, you can choose, learn about the company, and if you want to be part of the company, I recommend you submit your resume link kahit na hindi ka pa qualified. Let me repeat what I just said. If you want to be part of an organization, if you want to be part of that company, even if you are not yet qualified, I recommend you give your resume link to that company. Bakit? Imagine, kung ngayong hapon, ngayong araw, nagsubmit ka ng resume link sa isang kumpanya na naghahanap ng 3 years experience na aplikante. Wala ka pang 3 years experience. Okay lang. Because nabigay mo na yung resume link mo sa kanya, pagdating ng 2024, siguro naman by that time, meron ka ng 3 years experience, di ba? Kasi nag-work ka na ngayon by 2021. By 2024, may 3 years experience ka na, pwede ka na ma-qualify dun sa position in-applyan mo. And you never know. That company might just contact you later on, provided that your details are still updated. So you have to update those information real time. Ayos ba? Ayos, di ba? Wala nang pabalik-balik. Hindi mo na kailangan magbalik-balik dun sa kumpanya para sabihin, nag-apply po ko sa inyo last year. Ako po yung OJT nyo 3 months ago. Wala lang ganun. Okay? Another practical application. When you submit your resumes through email, how do you do that? Madalas, ito ginagawa natin. Mag-email tayo, sasabihin natin, Dear HR Manager, I would like to apply for the following position, and this is my resume. Ano gagawin nyo? I-attach mo yung Word file mo or PDF file mo. Tama? If that is how you're doing it, wag mo nang gawin yon. Wag ka na mag-attach ng anything sa email. Pampabagal lang yan, tsaka makaluma na yung style na yan. Bakit ko sinabi yon? Kasi hindi mo na kailangan talaga mag-attach ng anything. Ang gagawin mo, i-type mo na lang doon sa email mo yung resume link mo. Example, Dear HR Manager, I would like to apply for the following position. And this is my resume. In this example, Antonio Juan de la Cruz, 01.jobs180.com. That's it. Submit. I look forward to your information soon. Thank you. Send. Every time meron kang babaguhin sa details mo, hindi mo na kailangan padalhan yung HR. Kasi kung ginagamit mo mga attachment, ang kulit niyan ang kulit, saka nakapagod. Ano gagawin mo pag nagbago ka ng phone number? Dear HR Manager, this is now my updated resume. Mamaya-maya, 2 weeks later, nagpalit ka ng phone number. Ano gagawin mo? Dear HR Manager, this is now my updated, most recent resume. O di ba? Every time meron kang babaguhin, padala ka na padala doon sa HR. Nakapagod yan, hindi lang sa part nyo, kundi sa part din namin sa mga HR to keep track which one yung pinaka-updated na details. So this time, wala na kailangan. Palit-palit na lang kayo ng details nyo, update-update na lang sa loob ng resume link. Ayos ba? Ayos pa. Okay, tuloy pa natin to. Okay? If you want to print your resume, this is now the good news. You can now print your resume link. No matter how much information you have, the system will try to compress everything into one page. So kung gusto mo talaga mag-print ng papel at mag-submit sa mga kumpanya, walang kaso. Pumunta ka lang sa dashboard mo, hanapin mo yung print na option at mamili ka kung 1 column or 2 column version ang gusto mo i-print. What the system will do is it will try to compress everything into one page para tipid na. O, di ba? Now, usapang tipid. Ito mas tipid pa. Gusto mo mag-print ng resume pero gusto mo magtipid. Itong gawin mo. Gumawa ka ng resume link card. Ano tong resume link card? Sa isang pirasong long bond or short bond paper, mag-design ka ng maraming resume link card. No? Maliliit lang, parang business card na dating. In one piece of paper, I think you can make 10, 20 sets of cards. Depende sa size ng papel mo. At ang importante na ilagay mo dyan sa resume link card mo ay syempre ang inyong resume link. Diba? So, hindi mo na kailangan ilagay lahat ng details mo sa resume sa loob ng maliit na papel. Lagay mo lang resume link mo. And that is what you now give to the companies when you start applying. Look at the picture I'm showing you. Diba? Tipid. Hindi lang tipid. Secured pa. Tingnan nyo. If you submit yung big paper resume nyo, long bond paper, sinubmit mo sa isang kumpanya, nag-apply ka. For some reason, nilipad ng hangin. Yung nakapulot ng papel na yan, alam na buong detalye mo because everything is in that one-page printout. Now, if you lose that small piece of paper, don't worry. Meron kang peace of mind. Bakit? Yung mga kapulot niyan, limited sa privacy settings mo because you have the ultimate control over your privacy settings kahit na i-type niya yan sa browser. Okay? So, ang recommend ko rin sa mga nakikinig, use the gadget. Take advantage of the technology. Use your gadget, your laptop, your cell phone, your tablet, kung ano man. Okay? Para ngayon kasi, this day and age, technology na ang gamitin natin. Kung mano-mano pa rin kayo, wala kayong gadget, okay lang. Huwag kayong malungkot. You can still submit to the companies by just simply writing the resume link on a piece of paper. As simple as that. Okay? So, again, sa mga nagtatanong, ano yung mga guidelines ko para makagawa ako ng job-winning resume? Ito yung guideline ko. Ito yung checklist ko. Are you using the right tool? That's the ultimate question. There are so many tools right now, but these are the things that you should consider when you make your resume. And that is the resume link. It already addresses the following. Number one, security ng information mo. I hope by this time, you have peace of mind. Ito na pinaka-secured na information because you have the ultimate control over your privacy setting. Pangalawa, the speed of hire becomes faster. It becomes more efficient because whatever you need, whatever the HR needs, you can already put it inside the resume link. Another thing is that it's flexible. If you want to print, just in case lang gusto mo talaga mag-print ng resume nyo, you have the option to print it. And you don't have to worry about saan ko sinave yung file na yan, saan ko tinago, wala nang ganun. Just log into your account and print. Mamili ka lang kung 1 column or 2 column version. At higit sa lahat, wala po itong bayad. Tipid po ito. Walang bayad. Okay? Ang kailangan mo lang, of course, internet. Sa mga nag-iisip sa inyo, sir, kailangan ko ng pan-data, pwede ka naman makakonect sa internet na walang data eh. Punta ka sa libreng wifi. Di ba? Baka yung kapitbahay nyo may libreng wifi, o makagamit ka muna. Later on, pag may trabaho ka na, may sweldo na, bayaran mo yung wifi niya. O di ba? Bawi-bawi lang yan. No? Give and take. And there are a lot more benefits to just what I've mentioned. Marami pang iba. You can share your resume link to whatever platform you want to share it to. Gusto mo i-text? Gusto mo siya i-private message? Gusto mo i-send via Viber? Kayo bahala. Pwede mo i-share. Basta kayo may control. Ganun lang kasimple. No? Kung hindi mo ito binigay sa kahit kanino, hindi malalaman to nung taong yon. And you don't have to save it to whatever USBs or hard drive. No need na. Wala rin tong mga tipong version na kailangan pa mag-compatible. Walang ganun. Lahat ito compatible. Pwede lahat. Okay? So, shout out na lang ako. Shout out to all our school partners. By the grace of God, right now, we have about 400 plus colleges and university partners nationwide, including your alma mater. So, thank you. We're very thankful for this opportunity that we're able to do this kahit tayo nasa loob ng bahay, kahit kayo ay nasa loob ng bahay. So, hindi tayo physically nagpe-present, pero nakakatulong pa rin tayo, especially if you have friends or relatives whom you think would need this tool. Please share this to them. Okay? Sa mga nagtatanong naman ng mga frequently asked questions, sasagutin ko na. Ito kasi yung mga common questions na kadalasan tinatanong sa akin. Ang tanong, can I give my resume link to companies who do not know about jobs180.com? The answer is absolutely yes. It depends kung sino ang bibigyan mo. Ikaw may ultimate control niyan. Okay? Pangalawang question, is this the same as other job platform like LinkedIn, JobStreet, iba pang mga job site? The answer is no. Meron tong dalawang major difference. Yes. Lalo na pagdating sa security. Okay. Of course, explain lang ako Okay. With respect to the other sites that I've mentioned, let me just use JobStreet as an example para lang mas makarelate, no? Para makarelate. You can only use JobStreet resume if you're applying to companies who are also using JobStreet. If you're applying to a company who is not using JobStreet, you cannot use your JobStreet resume anymore. With your resume link, you can use this to any type of company, any platform, wherever they are. Kahit sa loob ng Pilipinas or sa labas ng Pilipinas, pwede mong applyan. Kahit hindi niya alam ang Jobs on 80, basta alam niya ang resume link mo, pwede niya mabuksan ang profile at makita according to your settings. That's the first difference. Pangalawang difference, kung nabigay mo na, kung na-submit mo na ang job street resume mo sa isang company, wala ka nang pwedeng baguhin. Lahat ng data mo nandun na yan sa HR. Yes. Hindi na magbabago yan real time. With your resume link, na-submit mo today, mali pala number mo, na-submit mo today, mali pala yung spelling mo, you can always edit it. Enter, save it. Real-time update. Lahat ng bigyan mo ng resume link, updated real-time. Ayos? Okay, tulitan sa number 3 question. Number 3 question is the easiest question. Ang tanong dito is, can I keep my information secured? I hope by this time, na-convince ko na kayo na ito na ang pinaka-secured na platform. Okay? That's the reason why I'm sharing this to you. Okay? Number 4, I think this is the most important question. How often should you update your resume link? Ang sagot dito, hindi araw-araw, hindi linggo-linggo, hindi buwan-buwan, hindi taon-taon. Ang sagot dito ay every time. Every time na meron kayong babaguhin, lalo na ang contact details nyo. Yan ang importante. You have to update your contact details every time na meron kayong papalitan doon. Kasi yan yung paraan para makontak kayo ng mga companies. And the last question is just a trivia. Why is this called jobs180.com? This is called jobs180.com because we want to turn your life around. Yan, di ba? 180 degrees. Hindi siya 360. Kasi kung 360, bumalik ka lang kung saan ka galing. Edi balik-balik ka lang, balik-balik ka lang, balik-balik ka lang. Di wala nangyari. Di ba? So you have to do it 180 degrees. It's a straight line towards your career goal. Okay? Just in case may tanong pa kayo, nahiya magtanong, pumunta lang kayo sa website namin, sa jobs180.com, or email us, email me, here sa info@jobs180.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram para makakuha kayo ng mga latest trends in recruitment. Okay? Again, my name is Kim Chua. Don't forget yung wa. Okay? Baka Kim Chu lang maalala nyo. Na nagsasabing, be safe at isang magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Sir Kim. So to our audience, we are now opening the floor for questions. So kung may gusto kayong i-clarify kay Sir Kim, lagay nyo lang sa ating comment section. So Sir, I'll go first. So number 1 po, Sir, what do you think is the advantage of using resume link in comparison to other, anong tawag doon? Yung mga
Resume
jobs,
platform.
yung mga other platforms po. Like,
Okay.
what would you say are the parang privileges, mga ganun advantages?
So this is being compared to a traditional resume format or other online platform?
Other online platforms.
Other online platform. Okay. So with respect to everyone out there, no, syempre mga kaibigan natin sa industriya lahat 'yan. May kanya-kanyang platform, may kanya-kanyang tools that they provide. Now the good thing with the resume link, yun yung unang-una ko nakikita is that sa resume link, hindi siya limited to Jobs 180 only. So if you have a jobs180.com resume link, you can use this to any other platform. If you know the email, example, you can send an email to the HR. If you know the number, example, you want to send an SMS dun sa HR, pwede mo i-send yung mismong resume link mo. Kung gusto mo FB, pwede mo i-type doon. You get what I'm saying, no? Pwede mo i-send sa Viber, sa kung saan man, sa Messenger, yung resume link. And that link is not searchable. Yan yung isa, no? Because normally we're being compared to social media platform, hindi tayo social media. Okay, itong resume link. So, that's one of the things that makes it really different. You control your privacy settings 100%. Tapos hindi lang yon, real-time update pa. So, yan yung una-una ko nakikitang kakaiba sa ibang mga online platform. Now, in terms of the benefits that you're getting, if you have one, when you create one for resume link, in the future, may mga upcoming events tayo para sa Tarlac Agricultural University. So, meron din kayong mga invitation na marireceive. No? Hindi lang siya pang webinar, pati na rin po sa mga virtual career fair. No? Kung meron tayong mga events sa school ninyo, mapapadalan din kayo dyan sa inyong resume link, no? Yung sa account na ginamit niyo sa pag-create. Another thing pa na maganda rito is that once you have your resume link set up na, you'll be getting a lot of possible job matches. So, hindi na mahirap masyado. Hindi ko sinasabing mabilis, no? Ayoko sabihin mabilis. Pero sinasabi ko lang, hindi mahirap maghanap ng trabaho ngayon kasi yung mga companies nyo na ma-match na yung profile nyo, kayo na lang magde-decide kung you'll be accepting them or you'll be rejecting them. O, di ba? So, at least sila na yung lumalapit. Mas marami kang options ngayon. Basta set up mo ng maayos yung iyong resume link. Ayan. So, I hope I was
Okay,
able
sir.
to say
Thank you. Thank you
everything.
for that, sir. Sir, next question po. What is the average like turnaround time? Like after sending out applications. Like gaano katagal ako dapat maghintay?
For
Parang ganun.
companies to contact them?
For companies to process, ganyan. So,
Okay.
so
Sige.
ano po yung
Magandang tanong
timeline
'yan.
po?
Magandang tanong 'yan kasi marami sa mga aplikante umaasa, 'di ba? At sa totoo lang kami mga HR, although I cannot speak for all HR, kami naman sa totoo ayaw naman namin nagpapaasa din ng mga aplikante. So one of the things that to make sure lang to make sure that things will become more efficient at mas mabilis yung processing at magkakaalaman na tayo kaagad kung pasado ba or hindi mo na pasado at this point is that you have to complete your information sa resume link mo. Yan yung una mong gawin. No, make sure when you submit your profile sa mga kumpanya, na ibigay mo na lahat doon, nilagay mo na. Huwag yung patumpik-tumpik, huwag yung pakunti-kunti. Kasi pagka ganun, it will leave you wondering din, no? Sana nilagay ko na lang ganito. Sana kinumpleto ko na lang. I hope you don't end up with those sana-sana. Ilagay mo lahat kumpleto, then you submit. Now, once you do that, to answer the question, gaano katagal ang turnaround time, kadalasan kasi sa mga HR, kapag ang opportunities, itong mga vacancies are active, meaning kailangan na nila i-fill, mabilisan yan. I think we're looking at 1 to 2 weeks time for them to contact you. In 1 week time or 2 weeks time, siguro sa dami ng aplikante, depende na lang yan sa oras din no, na available yung HR, they'll be contacting you immediately. So, what you need to do from your end is to open your communication lines. Make sure yung numbers nyo, 'di ba, na ready kayo sumagot. Pag may tumawag, hindi titingnan mo pa yung telepono mo, sino kaya ito, hindi ko to kilala, yaan mo na lang. Sagutin mo na kaagad, 'di ba? Ganun 'yan, no? Or email. Make sure you check your email then because they might send you through emails yung mga invitation na 'yon. Now, sa part naman ng aplikante is how long to wait kung may mga positions din kasi na pinaprocess for future reference. Halimbawa, nag-match ka sa profile nila, pero at this point, may ibang aplikanteng mas nakakalamang or mas fit doon sa position niyon, then malaking probability they'll be considering the other applicant muna. Diba? But it doesn't mean that you're rejected. It just means that you're being kept for future reference, meaning maybe in the next coming months, magkaroon ng opportunity ulit, magkaroon ng vacancy or magkaroon ng dagdag na headcount, then they'll be contacting you. Okay, so okay mabahala. Now, how long will you wait? Yun nga naman yung tanong, no? How long will you wait? Ang sa akin is, hindi natin talaga masasagot yan kung kailan natin naantayin. 'Di ba? Kasi, ano yan parang, unless may clear communication ka na nakuha from the company, which you can ask them, no, for the process, like, ma'am, with all due respect, may I know lang po ano po yung next step and how long will I be waiting? Diba? Kung meron kang pagkakataon na makausap ang HR, then that's one of the recommended questions na sinasabi ko. Tanungin nyo na para nagkakaalaman na rin kung pag sinabi ng HR, you wait for 2 months. O di alam mo na, 2 months ka mag-aantay. Pag sinabi nila, you wait for 2 weeks, then at least 2 weeks, diba? Yun yung period. Now, kung sakali lang, walang opportunity na malaman kung kailan, ang sa akin is, huwag ka mag-stop. Diba? Kumbaga, while you're applying and waiting for that company to process, you might want to continue exploring for other opportunities. Explore ka lang. Keep trying, 'di ba? At kung sakali lang sabay-sabay sila tumawag sa iyo, edi good for you, 'di ba? Mamimili ka na ngayon kung alin dito ngayon yung mas i-prefer mong option, o 'di ba? So ang sa akin lang is never stop exploring. Basta try mo lang submit and then you wait, pagdasal niyo 'yan, ipag-pray niyo 'yan. Minsan kasi may mga bagay-bagay na hindi maintindihan, no? Sa totoo lang, no? Minsan isip mo, yung position napakabilis. Etong trabahong to, kayang-kaya mo. Pero ba't hindi ka tinatawagan? Ba't hindi ka pinaprocess? At ba't hindi ka napili? Sometimes it makes you wonder. But don't worry, no? May sagot ang Diyos dyan. Kaya hindi ka nila nilagay dun sa position na yan, malamang, may dahilan. So never stop trying. Yun lang yung sa akin. Keep submitting your information, your resume link sa mga companies. Okay?
Thank you for that, sir.
Yes.
So next question we have here from Jeng Dizon. Sir, malaki po ba ang chance to work abroad? Example po ng mga companies na ka-tie up ni Jobs 180?
Malaki ba ang chance to work abroad? Okay. So, to clarify muna, ang mga partner companies ni Jobs 180, before we allow them to even advertise sa website ni Jobs 180, is that we make sure meron silang physical presence sa Philippines, sa Pilipinas. Okay? So kung meron mga kumpanya na nag-hire sa ibang bansa, they have to go through a POEA license agency. Meaning, uh, kailangan legal, legit yung kumpanyang yon para mag-process ng mga tao na ipapadala sa ibang bansa. If that is what you're asking, no, Jeng. Now, kami naman, ang maganda dito sa resume link is that you're not limited to submit your information dito lang sa Philippines. If you see a company, halimbawa lang, may nakita kang kumpanya, kahit wala siya sa Pilipinas, no? Gusto mo applyan, pwede mo ibigay resume link mo. Di ba? You can write an email. That's how I used it as an example earlier. You compose your email and then you put your resume link there and email that to the company. Di ba? And that HR definitely will be able to have access online. They'll click on your link, they'll be able to see your information. Kaya nga like ko pinapaalala, importante, kumpleto detalye mo. Kasi pag nag-submit ka, sayang naman yung effort, 'di ba? Binuksan ng HR, pag tingin niya blanco, kulang-kulang laman. O di sayang din, 'di ba? Huwag mo nang isipin na may second chance pa. Always remember na parang you have one try to do this and might as well do it your best. Yun yung sa akin. 'Di ba? Lagay mo na diyan lahat tapos bigay mo. Okay? Okay, ayos ba? I hope nasagot ko ang tanong ni Jeng.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, pwede po ba tayo clarify na ang postings po sa Jobs 180 ay diretso sa mga companies, diretso po sa mga employers?
Opo, tama yan. Tama yan, Ma'am Shari. The companies who will be advertising or that you're seeing right now when you go to jobs180.com, lahat po yan, diretso sa kanila. Okay? So, hindi kami Jobs180, hindi kami manpower agency. Just so everyone's aligned, hindi kami manpower agency. Hindi namin kayo sisingilin pag kayo ay na-process or na-hire ng mga kumpanya. No? At yung mga kumpanya rin, dapat hindi rin nila kayo sinisingil na kahit na piso pag sila ay nagpa-process ng mga application nyo. Okay? Because these are all direct hiring. Okay, companies. Ay, kung sakali lang may na-encounter kayong mga hindi magagandang practices ng mga kumpanya, no? As much as we are doing our due diligence, kindly report them to us. Okay, pwede niyo i-email sa amin sa info@jobs180.com para at least malaman din namin kung yung mga kumpanya ay may kalokohan na ginagawa. Okay? So at least malalaman natin. Tulungan tayo diyan. Okay?
Ayan. Thank you for that, sir. So, thank you to our audience na nagtanong. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, again, to everyone, all the vacancies that will be discussed today, it's available at your school site. It's scrolling on your screen. That's schools.jobstraining.com/TA. So, thank you, Sir Kim, for joining us.
Salamat,
Moving
salamat. Be safe. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Ayan, so we need to move on to our next speaker kasi it's time. Okay. Okay. Next up, we have professional appearance and grooming in the workplace to be presented by Miss Izza Fabellore, recruitment supervisor in Batangas plant for CDO Foodsphere. So Miss Izza graduated cum laude at Lipa City Colleges with a degree in AB Psychology. She passed a psychometrician licensure in 2017, and the same year she graduated. As a homegrown talent of CDO Foodsphere, she has been exposed to different facets of HR specializing in recruitment. She started her career as HR staff and was promoted to recruitment supervisor handling 4 recruiters. She is in charge of ensuring that the manpower needs in Malvar Batangas plant is filled through extensive sourcing strategies. Ms. Iza?
Hello,
Hi,
good
ma'am.
morning.
Good morning po. Ayan. Ma'am, can we test your share screen?
Okay.
Ayan. So, ma'am, for today, I'm looking at the courses. So, we have people from economics, we have people from senior high, we have people from BSA, BSGE. Ayan. So, ma'am, your presentation is up. I leave you to it po and I'll be back for the Q&A after 20 minutes. Thank you, Ms. Iza.
Okay, thank you, Miss Chari, and thank you, Jobs 180, for inviting me again to this event. And hello, so I hope we all had a great and safe Holy Week. Ayan. So for the topic that I was assigned to explain or to discuss is the professional appearance, grooming, and interview tips. Ayan. As for the agenda, so we have the importance of professional appearance. I'll be endorsing some tips for dressing up as well as interview tips and all about our company, which is CDO Foodsphere Incorporated. Okay, so why is it really important to have or for us to be professionally looking during the interview? Ayan. So the way we dress for an interview gives the potential employer and the interviewer their first impression. It is well known that the first impression really matters. Some research even suggests that we decide on someone within the first 30 seconds of meeting them. So as much it is wrong to judge a book by its cover, we cannot deny or we cannot change the fact that people judge us based on appearance. So even if we look great on your resume, on your paper, but if we don't dress appropriately for an interview, it shows that we lack respect to ourselves as well as to the person you are meeting with. Ayan, so for the first importance of professional appearance, so it indicates professionalism. So dressing appropriately isn't really a matter of just looking professional. So it is also an indication that you recognize the norms, the standards that exist in the company. So if you dress appropriately, it shows that you respect the interviewer and that you are willing to follow the directives in the workplace. Second one, so it helps boost your self-confidence. So dressing professionally also boosts your confidence in a manner that it helps you put in a different mindset. So it is even recommended nga to wear yung work attire even in virtual interview for you or simply because it puts you nga into different mindset compared naman when you just wear um, yung shorts or t-shirts, ayan. So, kumbaga parang it make you feel that you are in the zone, that you are in the feeling that you are in the interview talaga. Ayan. So, even it's in virtual. And then last, it promotes self-respect and value about the job. So dressing in the right attire so shows that you respect the interviewer's time, that you are serious about the job, and are genuinely interested in the position. So it showcases that you are someone who could fit easily in the workplace, and it also demonstrate that you understand the company's culture. Ayan, so that's why it is really important that we present well ourselves during the interview. Okay, so here are some pictures or images, samples of what attire yung masusuot ng ating mga male applicants. Ayan, so we have the semi-casual, we have also the business casual, the semi-formal. Ayan. So suggestion po, research about the company kung saan ka nag-apply, ano ba yung sinusuot nila. Ayan. So you can wear yung mga long sleeve, slacks, you can also wear coats and tie depending on the position as well na ina-applyan mo. Okay? And then reminder also not to wear yung mga super bright colors. Better if you can just wear yung mga solid colors like yung mga gray, brown, dark blue, black, ayan. So mga ganong colors. And then here's the example naman for the female attires. Ayan. So we have also the semi-casual, business casual, and semi-formal. As for the shoes, you can wear heels if you are comfortable. But if not, just wear na lang yung mga siguro flat shoes. Ayun, avoid wearing lang yung mga pang sports shoes, yung mga rubber kasi it's not appropriate naman for your attire na naka casual ka pero ang suot mo naka pang running shoes so it's not appropriate. And then in terms of the color of your attire, so dapat nako-complement din siya with your skin tone. Okay. Ayan. And then you can see naman the examples that is presented to you. Okay. So for the proper interview attire and grooming, so grooming is also as important as what you wear. So even if you select the right attire, but if you neglect your personal hygiene, it can ruin the image you wish to present to the interviewer as well as to the company. Kaya importante din that we also had our hygienes. So first is get a good night's sleep. Of course, if you want to be in your best condition for the interview, of course, get a good night's sleep. So, iwasan natin na magpuyat muna, mag-next episode sa K-drama, ayan. So, better if you have a good night's sleep. Then, keep makeup to a minimum and use neutral or muted colors. So, especially for female, and also avoid wearing or avoid using yung super colorful na mga palettes or mga eyeshadows. I think better if nude colors lang siya para hindi parang kumbaga simple is better nga. And then keep jewelry items at a minimum. So no large earrings or thick chains. Ayan. So for example, is yung mga watches, necklace, and bracelets. So avoid wearing yung mga dangles, kasi it can distract also yung applicante as well as the interviewer kasi minsan magkakos pa siya ng noise, yung mga malalaking accessories. Ayan, so it can cause distraction. So that's why keep your jewelry items at a minimum lang. And then wear little or no cologne or perfume. If you are invited for a face-to-face interview, I think it is best to just wear a little amount of perfume or cologne kasi we don't know or you don't know if the interviewer is may allergy minsan kasi 'di ba may mga gano'n na cases na may allergy sa amoy, ayan. So just to be safe lang din, just wear a little or a little amount of cologne. And then last, wear a classic or simple hairstyle. Ayan, especially for male naman, so avoid yung mga tirik-tirik na hairstyle natin. So for us to be more neat looking or malinis tingnan, so just have a simple hairstyle lang. So hindi pwede yung mga nakatirik. And then if you have a long hair, make sure naman na hindi siya yung buhaghag. Ayan, ano lang siya, simple lang yung ating hairstyle. And then, ayan, so just a reminder for all of us, so you never get a second chance to make a great first impression. That's why when you were invited na in an interview, it's your chance to have the first impression na mapakita natin doon sa mga interviewer natin. So you have to be ready, you have to present yourself well, you have to research about the company, and ayun, so it's your chance or opportunity to sell yourself. Okay, as for the interview tips, so I have listed some tips naman for you to remember and to understand then before going to the interview schedule. Okay, so the first one is impressing with functional selling points. So what do we say about functional selling points? So functional selling points are extremely useful during interview. So when the interviewer asks you what are your credentials or why we should hire you, you can point out one or two functional selling points. You may indicate your competencies, you may indicate your experience in that area, as well as you can also mention the accomplishments that you have done in regards to that certain questions dun sa interview. Very clearly, if you are knowledgeable on your strengths or on your edge, on your selling points, you can sell well yourself during the interview. If may opportunity na masasabi mo yung mga competencies mo, magiging confident ka din if you really know well yourself. Ayan. The next, impressing with job or company information. Ayan. So when we say impressing with job or company information, one way to impress the interviewer is to tell them your knowledge about the company. Magigain mo yung trust and credibility ng interviewer if you understand their organization, if you know their product lines and services, as well as if you know where and how will you fit in the organization. Ayun. And of course, if you gather the information about the company, dapat sa trusted na mga publications, sa mga trusted na sites, sa mga reliable friends and colleagues in the field. Ayan, so avoid na mga fake news naman yung marinig natin about doon sa company. So dapat always accurate yung information na mabibigay din natin doon sa company or din sa interviewer. And the next is impressing with personal success stories. So here naman parang it's more on the experience that you're going to tell doon sa interviewer. Ayan. So even if you are fresh graduates, I know you have the experiences or accomplishments na nagawa in your school year. So iyon, kumbaga, pwede mo siyang masabi or ito yung success stories na pwede mo ma-share to the interviewer. Okay. As for the personal success story, there are 4 steps na pwede mong magamit. So first is identify the problem or ano ba yung naging challenges na kinaharap mo during that school year. Then describe what you said, what you did, or what actions did you take. And then point to the solution or what are your solutions na ginawa for that specific challenges or problem. And then last, explain mo yung result nung naging solutions mo. Ayan. So, yun yung 4 ways to identify yung ating success story. Okay. And then, as for the common interview questions, I also list down here some of the interview questions sa tinatanong every interview. Ayan. So, first one is, tell me about yourself. So, kumbaga gamit na to. So, hindi to mawawala sa interview kasi it's a way to build a rapport as well as to break the ice nga. Ayan, kumbaga. So, it's simple but very crucial. So, when the interviewer asks you about something about yourself, as an applicant, don't need to mention all the information that is already written in your resume kasi as an interviewer, kumbaga na-screen na namin siya. We already know the information nga na nabanggit dun sa resume. So, as an applicant, just tell lang yung hindi pa naabanggit dun sa resume. So, for example, I'm Izza. I took up ED psychology because I really want to understand the behavior of individual. And upon finishing the degree, I realized that there are a lot of opportunities that awaits sa mga psych graduates. Ayan, that is one of our example. Also, you can also mention your hobbies. Like for example, while searching for a job, I mostly read some novels and most of the time also I take care of my nephews. Ayan. So that is the example of telling yourself. And then next is, so why do you want to work at this company? So dito naman, parang the interviewer is asking or checking if you really know yung company na ina-applyan mo. Okay? So it's an advantage if you research about the company, if you research their cultures, their values. Ayan. So it's as an applicant, it is really your task and responsibility to search in advance and to know about the company that you are applying for. The next, why should we hire you? Ayan. So, dito pumapasok yung selling points na yung nabanggit ko kaninang functional selling points. This is your opportunity to sell yourself. So, you can mention here your competencies. You can mention here your accomplishments. Ayan. So, for example, you're applying for SAP encoder and then the interviewer asks you that same question. So you can answer it by telling them that I have finished a training in SAP encoding and I am already a certified SAP encoder. Ayan. So that is one way to answer that such question. Okay? And the next, what are your greatest strengths? So dito naman pumapasok yung success stories. So meaning, kumbaga, what you tell to the interviewer is honesty or what are your accomplishments or what your experiences na or how did you find solution doon sa problem na nag-arise na kinaharap mo. So ito yung greatest strength. So for example, you have the leadership skills na you've been as a graduating students, I've been selected to become a president nga of our organization and I spearhead the projects that we have during my school year. Ayan. So that is already a strength becoming a leader. And then, what are your weaknesses? So for this type of question naman, it's like the interviewer is checking if there are red flags applicants. So for you, it is better if you tell them honestly your weakness talaga. Ano, so it is not a mistake naman na mag ano ka kumbaga it is better nga if you can tell them yung honest mong weakness kasi dito ma-appreciate nung interviewer na talagang totoo ka sa iyong sarili. And then dito, if the interviewer asks you that question, and think of something that you have struggled but you are working to improve naman. For example, um, I have an anxiety in terms of speaking in a large number of audience. So with that, I'm trying to improve myself by involunteering to our family gathering to host yung ating mga activities. Ayan. So with that, parang nakikita ng interviewer that you are trying to improve yourself naman. Okay? So those are the common interview questions that are being asked po during the interview. Okay. And with that, I would like to use this also the opportunity to introduce our company, which is CDO Foodsphere Incorporated. So actually, CDO stands for Corazon Dairoong. She is the founder of our company. And we have the main office in Paso de Blas, Valenzuela City. And we also have a manufacturing plant here in Malvar, Batangas. So we are almost 6,000 employees in our company. Okay, a quick background lang din for our company. So a delicious story of success. So from a simple dream of providing delicious food for her family, the CDO story has turned into a lifelong commitment of providing Filipinos with high quality and affordable products. As for the mission, we champion meal times and unite families through food that calls them home. So we live to bring them freshness and delight of mom-made cooking that fills their hearts. As for the vision, so we will be the most trusted food company, loved for how our food creations bring and band all generations of people together. As for the core values, quick lang din po. So we are passionate about customers and consumers. We have love for God. Actually, we have chapels here in Batangas plant as well as in Valenzuela. So we have integrity. We are open and collaborative. We are innovative and entrepreneurial. So we also have activities here or programs here in CDO wherein we allow employees to share their innovative side or innovative ideas on how to improve the process here in CDO. Ayan. And then as for the products, we have the frozen meats as you can see here in your screens. Here are some examples ng ating mga products here in CDO. So we have the hot dogs, breaded products, regular and Christmas hams. We have bacon, patties, marinated meats, yung ating mga tocino, and native sausages, and Chinese deli. Ayan, so may mga siomai tayo. And then as for the canned meats, we have the corned beef, may Highlands tayo, may CDO Carne Norte, we have the loaf and luncheon meats. So may beef loaf, meat loaf, Highlands meatloaf, ayan. Then canned tuna, meron tayong San Marino corn tuna, bottled fish, and canned mackerel. And then, as for the dairy products naman, we have the sliced cheese, cheese blocks, cheese balls, cheese spreads. Hindi lang makikita dito, but we also have our mayo products and bakery products. And then for the sweet preserves, we have sweet sugar palm and sweet coconut gel, yung ating mga kaong and nata de coco. Okay. Aside from the business of CDO, we also have our nonprofit organization and we called it Odyssey Foundation. So there are 5 pillars na gumagabay dun sa Odyssey namin. So one is Gabay Nutrition. It is a feeding program sa malnourished kids. So more on sa ano to, sa mga nearby municipalities or cities dito sa Malvar as well as dun sa Valenzuela. Then Gabay Education, so helps provide the needed resources to existing institutions. So Gabay Kalikasan aims to bring back green into our surroundings. So we also participate in planting trees. Ayan. So may mga activities tayo na nagpa-plant or nagtatanim tayo ng mga puno. And then Gabay Hanap Buhay, so conducts livelihood programs on meat processing for mothers, specifically for mothers kasi since mother or ina din yung ating naging founder, kaya focus din yung mga livelihood programs namin sa mga mothers. Then last is gabay lingkod or response to the various needs of the community. Ayan. So, it's really important na kumbaga kami as an organization, tumutulong din tayo kapag may mga sakuna katulad ng nung pumutok yung Taal Volcano, may mga typhoons, ayan, so nagpapadala po ng ng mga various packages yung ating Odyssey Foundation. Okay? And then, road towards sustainability. As a company, we believe that we are also part, or we have the responsibility to keeping our environment clean and green. That's why we have initiatives or projects na tumutulong sa environment towards sustainability. So one is wastewater treatment, recycling efforts, use of solar energy, and reduction of plastic usage. Ayun. So those are some of our initiatives para maging green and clean yung ating environment. And that's all. So thank you and stay safe. So here are our major sites. You can check and you can reach out through this mga emails natin. So for the Jobs 180, you can check our vacancies at jobs180.com/CDO. Okay? So that would be all. And thank you so much po.
Thank you, Miss Iza. So to our audience, we are now opening the floor for questions. Ayan. So ma'am, I'll go first so they have time to think about their questions. So question number one, may we ask about your lessons when you were a first time applicant? Could you share it with our audience po?
Okay. Actually, when I was, okay, I remember, it's really difficult. It's really challenging when you are a fresh graduate kasi most of the companies are looking those with experience na. So parang it's unfair as a fresh graduate. Paano naman kami? Unless it's really challenging. But yun nga, in God's time, perfect time. So talagang trust mo yung plan ni God. And of course, prepare yourself always for an interview kasi once you are a fresh graduate, kumbaga, it's better if you can apply to a different companies, different positions, para more opportunities na darating. And once that opportunity come, you are ready. Ayun. So, just believe in yourself, be confident, research about that company. Okay?
Ayan. Thank you for that, ma'am. So that brings me to my second question. What if my application is rejected? Or what if my applications are rejected? How do I deal with this situation?
Okay, so with that kind of situation wherein you parang the HR inform you that your application has been declined or rejected. So as an applicant, don't need to maging sad or maging parang it's normal na maging sad ka pero dapat hindi ka super down with that position kasi you can ask the interviewer. So what are the improvements po that you can share with me para at least for my next schedule of interview I can improve myself. Ayun. So you can ask the interviewer na what are the naging problem or are naging concerns during your application. Ayun. Kasi there are HR naman that is open and that is very helpful din para maging ma-improve ng aplikante yung kanyang sarili. Kasi ako as an interviewer myself, kumbaga, I tell my applicants kung bakit siya nag-fail. Like for example, may better applicants nga na ganito. So, ang naging problem lang is yung gantong situation. Ayun, so may mga ganon. And I think it's better nga if the HR then is honest then to the applicants. Ayan.
Ayan. So, to our audience, if ever na may chance kayo to ask your interviewer, ma'am, can we ask what are the things that we can improve
Yes,
on? Huwag kayong mahiya, pwede daw yun itanong. Yan, according
yes,
to
yes.
pwede at
Mm.
pwede at gusto nilang tinatanong sila ng gano'n. Ayan. So, thank you for that, ma'am. Siguro, ma'am, last question na lang po. Ay, ito, ma'am. Coming from G. Marie, do employers still consider the age of an applicant?
Actually, no, kasi we have the Anti-Discrimination Act na, di ba, or yung law with that. So, as in CDO, actually, we don't have the age limit na. So, we are very open to all numbers or all ages po. Ayan. So, siguro, it depends to other companies kasi I don't know kung ano nila with the age. Pero I think, yun nga, since nasa batas siya, so dapat talaga fina-follow natin.
Ayan, okay. So, siguro ma'am, to wrap up na lang po, may we ask about positions na open po sa inyo and um, um, I mean, open positions for CDO and kung ano po yung applicable sa mga graduates natin ngayon.
Okay, and thank you, Ms. Chari. Okay, so for CDO, we are hiring for production crews, production operators. Aside from that, we have from offices like mga SAP encoder, production staff. We also have the sa financial or sa mga finance department namin. Ayan. So, yun, we are accepting fresh graduates for that specific position, especially sa financial or in sa finance department. We also have branch specialists. We are also looking for registered chemists, sales personnel, ang mga industrial engineer graduates. Ayun. So, we also have branch specialists. Ayan. So, you can also check other vacancies to our website in Jobs 180.
Ayan, thank you for that, ma'am. So, saktong-sakto guys, nakita ko yung mga BSBA, mga BSIT, ayan. So, okay na
Yes.
yan. Explore kayo. So, to our audience, the link for the CDO career site is flashing on your screen. It's jobs180.com/CD. Yeah. So again, Miss Izza, thank you for sharing us your time po for this event. And we look forward, ma'am, to inviting you in future events po with
Yes.
others. Thank you, Miss
Thank
Izza. Have a great
you.
day po. Ayan. Thank you, ma'am. So next up, we have here Sir JP Russell Galarion, Talent Acquisition Officer for VXI Global to discuss about new age career possibilities. So Sir JP has 4 years in the recruitment industry for sourcing. He handles out of town job fair events, job caravans, and applicant engagement activities. Currently, he is with VXI Global Solutions as Talent Acquisition Officer. Now we give the floor to Sir JP. Hi, sir.
Hello, good morning, Shari. It's
Good
nice to see
morning,
you
sir.
again.
Yes, sir. Sir, I've been told that we have a video to play.
Yes, yes po.
Ayan. So before we proceed with your presentation, sir, play lang po namin yung video.
Sure, sure.
Hello, I'm Vixie, the automated recruitment assistant of VXI Philippines. Do you want to know how to jumpstart an awesome career? Join VXI and be part of the International ICT Award 2019's Best Employer of the Year finalist, Best Company of the Year, Best Contact Center, Most Innovative Company of the Year for 2 years, Hall of Fame for Best Contact Center and BPO Company of the Year for 2017, 2018, and 2019. We are hiring account representatives for customer service, sales, and technical support. Find us in a site near you. Quezon City, Makati City, Mall of Asia, Pasay, Clark, Pampanga, and Davao City. Enjoy a competitive compensation package and industry best incentives. Apply via Facebook Messenger at VXIPH. Email us at careersph@vxi.com. Text your full name, location, and preferred interview schedule to 0917-777-5555 for Luzon and 0965-932-9745 or 0961-757-8361 for Davao. We can't wait to have you on the team soon. Apply now!
There you go. So, Sir JP, can we have your presentation up on the screen? Ayan. Ayan. So, sir, today we are joined by like different courses. We have people from IT, BSBA,
Mhm.
psychology. We have people from senior high school, BSGE, BSTM. Ayan, sir. So, halo-halo naman yan, sir. Sila. So, sir, your screen is loading. Can we please, ayan. Okay na yan, sir. Okay na po. So, sir, I'll leave you
Okay.
to it. I'll be back for Q&A in a bit. Thank you, Sir JP.
Thank you. Thank you also, Shari. Ayan. Hi, hello guys. Hi everyone, especially to all our viewers. Hope everyone is fine and doing well. So for today, my topic would be the new age career possibilities. Okay? So our outline of topics would be what does new age mean? Business models in the new age, traditional skills for the new age, and the business process outsourcing. All right, let's proceed. So first, new age. So what is it? So the new age actually means is the information age. So it is a time in which information has become a commodity that is quickly and widely disseminated and easily available, especially through the use of computers and technology. So technically, ito na yung mga Gen Z-ish na era, which all of the informations, all of the datas are being published through social media, through internets and computers. So business models in the new age. So we have the online selling, the vlogging, and then the social media management. All right. So start with the online selling. So as of March 2020, the online sellers in the Philippines have run from has reached 1,700, while becoming 93,318 online sellers as of January 2021. So this is coming from Department of Trade and Industry. And as we all know, during these times, during this duration from March 2020 to 2021, when the pandemic strikes us, many of our Filipino fellow Filipino done online selling. So well, technically, so we cannot go outside, diba? So we cannot do face-to-face interactions with our customers. So dun talaga lumaki. And also nakita natin yung mga opportunities or what are the things that we can learn or we can be more parang productive in terms of selling online. All right. So next is the vlogging. So on the vlogging, we have multiple personalities which reaches billions, or I mean millions of subscribers in YouTube. So we have Kong TV, we have Mimia, and Erwan Yusuf. So by vlogging, of course, we all know, or for those who don't know yet, this YouTuber has become famous also because of their contents and all, and they are also gaining or earning monies from that, from the views. Why? Because if one vloggers have multiple or more subscribers, meaning maraming viewers also, so dito papasok yung mga opportunity ng mga advertisement. That's the reason why yung earnings din ng some specific na vloggers are becoming more or mas malaki is because of the advertising also. So as what I've mentioned earlier, in this new age, some of our some of the markets are being seen on the online universe, kumbaga. So we also have multiple advertisement and then marketing strategy also that is being seen through various social media, especially YouTube, given that we have personalities like them that can promote also the product, or kung ano yung sinesell, or kung ano yung um, gustong i-highlight ng isang company through promotional ads like that. And next is the social media management. So first is the consumer engagement. So in social media, since it's being done, of course, virtually, so it's more engaging to our as a seller to engage with our candidate, because limited yung face to face, and also we can reach different or various different people to different places, like kahit gaano siya kalayo, like even in Mindanao, if you are located in Luzon, and then your viewers are coming from Visayas and Mindanao, or even in other countries, there are more engagement coming from social media, kasi yung range niya, yung lawak, or yung gustong maabot mo if you are selling something are not limited, kasi social media is everywhere, diba? So promotion and advertising. So like what I've mentioned earlier during the vlog part is that many of companies or many of owners use the platforms of social media their to promote their products, ganyan. So we use different platforms also, like yung mga static na mga ads through social media, as well as yung mga ads sa mga nagpapanood nating video sa Facebook, as well as sa Facebook, I mean sa Facebook and sa YouTube as well. So sobrang laking strategy nung promotion in terms of social media, because majority of our people, especially when pandemic strike, is that online lagi, right? So it is one of the most parang popular platform, and also the most suggested strategy also, kasi yeah, everyone naman, especially on these generations, are into social media and onto their phone or their mobiles also. Not just limiting it to social media also, because we are seeing ads or promotional advertising on some games as well, like for in ML, yan yung mga games, and also mga applications which you can also see, or mga nagpa-pop na promotional ads. So yeah, like what I mentioned, sobrang hindi limited kasi yung space natin in terms of social media, so we can reach out to many different people into different platforms. So analyze and measure effectiveness of social media strategy. So for us also, by analyzing or by figuring out on which platform we are more effective, that's where we give more focus. Like for example, majority of Filipinos, or actually pasok nga ang Pilipinas sa top 10 of most Facebook user. So technically on that note, you will be focusing on marketing your product or your business through Facebook, diba? And also seeing the other platform also on how and why you can put your advertising to them, and how could it help you. So yeah, it's analyzing and measuring the effectiveness of your strategy is really one of the most important thing by promoting your product or your business, because that is when you will identify on which market do you really are targeting really. So like for example, yan sa Facebook, different kind of people are using Facebook like for entertainment and whatnot. So doon mo makuha yung market mo. Well, that would be specific for what product you are selling din naman. So the traditional skills for new age careers. So we have three factors, which is the attendance, the attitude, and the communication skills. So for attendance, you are required to be present. 80% of success is showing up. Be prepared for work. Begin and end work as expected, use work time appropriately. So these are the traditional skills for the new age career. So technically, of course, attendance is the most important thing, because technically kung wala ka, if you did not show up for work, walang mangyayari. Sabi nga nila, it's better late than never. Kasi late ka man or no, I mean late ka man, at least you still have ample time to create to be more productive. But of course, it is very much important that you show up on your job or on your work, of course, to um to provide kung ano yung job or yung kung ano yung work na really appointed to you. And also a work ethic as well. So of course, it is really appropriate that we work on our time, especially right now that a lot of things is happening in the in the Philippines. So we have to make sure that we manage our time, especially our work, which we focuses our skills. So for the attitude, demonstrate a positive attitude, be confident, accept constructive criticism, set realistic expectations, and be optimistic. So in this new age careers, there's a lot of disappointments, of course, and also opportunities or challenges that we will be facing along the way. However, it is a must that we are really be optimistic with all or be optimistic of doing the job, because that's where you learn from being challenged for example, ng mga ng work or ng specific na job that you are doing. So, you just need to be positive and you just need to make sure that you are learning from your mistakes and you are happy on what you are doing. Next is the communication skills. It's the body language, the voice tone, words, listening skills, and empathy, and email etiquette. So these are the list of communication skills that we need to embody also, because this is the way how we communicate with our with people, and also we wanted to make sure to them that they understand what they are telling to them, and also the feelings, or that we don't hurt anyone but the way we said things to them. And also it is very crucial that we listen really very carefully, so that we acknowledge all the things that being told to us. Actually, I guess, yeah, that's the end of my presentation. I hope you have learned a lot from the new age career topic.
Thank you for that, Sir JP. Sorry for the delay. Ayan.
Welcome.
So, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So now we are opening the floor for questions. So to our audience, ayan. So, we want you to think about your questions. I'll go first. So, question
Sure.
number one, sir. Do you think it's an advantage if you experience private employment, like an office job, like a 9 to 5 job, before getting into your online business, or before getting into content creation,
Mm-mm.
vlogging, ganyan? Do you think po may matututunan ka sa office job bago ka or would you think jump ka na, diretso ka na lang sa vlogging,
Mm-mm.
ganyan?
Well, I think of course there's an advantage because alam mo na yung kalakaran on how things are gonna work eh. Kasi like you will be the owner of your own business if you do the if you do that, or I mean pag nag-jump ka into other careers, especially when it comes to vlogging or content creator. So technically alam mo na on how things is gonna work, and also you will realize while working are those goals na gusto mo pang mangyari. Kasi well, if we are being employed, technically we wanted our company to grow, we wanted us to grow to that specific company. So syempre, if we are yun nga owner of our own business, of course maano natin materialize natin na gusto ko few years from now mag-grow din yung company ko, as well as like or yung sarili kong business, like dun sa inalasan kong company. But of course, that's gonna be um depends of course kung ano yung career, yung current na career mo dun sa magja-jump ka na. Like for example, ako I'm from the recruitment department. So if I were, since I'm doing ayun nga job caravans, I travel to different cities ganyan. So if I were to decide for example to have a side job, for example, which is vlogging, of course I'll be more on um travel-ish na content, because I have done that during my stay with VXI. So ganun, I think that will depends, but of course depende rin yan na, like for example, I'm working for a bank and then my passion talaga is writing or singing. So that's are those things that I wanted to highlight on my vlog, of course. So I think it will really be depends on your passion, of course, and also your learnings from the previous job, and also from the previous um experiences that you have.
Ayan, thank you for that, sir. So, sir, may I confirm this? Kunyari,
Mm-mm.
content creator ka, tapos
Mm-hmm.
vlogger ka, pero may team ka pa rin na ima-manage. So, essentially,
Mm-mm.
employer ka din. Like, owner ka din of some sort. So, if
Mm-mm.
you've experienced how to be an employee, then you can pass it on to your employees.
True.
Yung parang,
True.
at least alam mo kung ano yung mga benefits, ano yung mga dapat nakukuha
Correct.
nila, ano yung pasweldo, paano mag-manage ng
Mm-mm.
tao. Ayan. Yeah, so those are things that you have to look into. Question here from G. Marie. Ito sir,
Mm-mm.
medyo recruitment naman yung question niya.
Mm-mm.
How do you know if someone is the one for the position? Especially kung lahat ng na-interview is fit naman. I mean, siguro sir, na-meet naman yung qualifications.
Mm-mm.
Siguro yun yung tanong niya. How do you choose the one? Parang ganun po.
Mhm. Siguro the list that I will consider if ever like what I've mentioned dun sa presentation ko is the attitude. Kasi ako I believe that everyone is capable of doing things. We are our skills can always be trained yan eh. For example, I wanted to do this job. I can always do anything. We can always do anything because that is trainable. That is something that we can alam mo yun, that we can hone to ourselves. But one thing that make us shine, of course, is our attitude. Kaya kasi nga, like, katulad ng minention niya doon sa question niya, almost everyone is qualified for the position, but magkakatalo yan or the difference is the attitude or the way how you communicate with the people, the way how you treat people and also yung work ethic mo, and that will be shown naman during the interview. So dun mo ma-identify na I think this guy or this person is really fit for the work, not just because she's a skilled person, but also she or he have shown me, the right attitude for the position. So maybe that's something that I will consider for someone to, to pass the interview.
Ayan. So, thank you for that, sir. So, sir, galing dun sa ano na yun, galing dun sa work ethics, attitude, soft skills, galing, stemming from that argument lang po. Sir, can we ask, ano po yung mga attitudes, ano po yung mga
Mm-mm,
soft skills or traits na gusto nyo pong makita sa mga new hires
mm-mm,
for them to go to the next stage, parang ganun.
mm-mm.
Parang onboarding, ay, sorry, para pumasa sila sa candidate interview, parang ganon.
Well, for me, it's gonna be like what I mentioned, the personality and the confidence. Kasi me during my time, I mean, lahat naman tayo on our first interview, we are so shy, di ba? So, maintindihan natin, naiintindihan natin na, yeah, I know the feelings, ganun talaga. So, I wanted to impart to everyone that yes, it is very natural for us to nakabahan during the interview, but being confident with yourself kasi during the interview it's technically selling yourself to them para i-hire ka nila. So one of the things that will make you shine para piliin ka nila is your personality and your confidence. Kasi regardless naman on how I mean, regardless if you have experience before or none, as long as you believe in yourself and you are confident enough to answer the questions and you are confident enough, to do the job, then mas maganda sa pakiramdam, mas masarap makipag-usap, mas masarap i-express yung feeling mo when you are confident.
Sa mga job seekers po ba natin right now, sir? Like in the landscape of our job seekers right now, yung mga recent graduates natin, would you say na lacking po sila ng confidence when they do their interviews, or is it something that they should like improve on?
Mm. Especially siguro sa mga starters natin or dun sa mga fresh graduates. Well, ayan, katulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina, hindi naman yun mawawala talaga. I mean, it will naturally come from every starters na kabahan. So, yeah, having this opportunity to talk with you and also having the opportunity to have viewers no, mga fresh graduates na mga students right now na something that we need to work on when pagpunta natin doon sa next chapter ng life natin, which is doing the job, having the career, is that let's just be more passionate siguro on the track that we are trying to ano mo yun napuntahan. Yeah, and kasi pag passionate ka with what you are doing, and also you are confident that you can do the job, the rest will follow na eh. Pero yeah, we all understand the kaba, the parang something na kailangang i-work on talaga. Pero nandito tayong mga ate, kumbaga, mga kuya who can tell them what to do na. Especially we have these platforms we can reach out to many different students, 'di ba? So for all those who's watching, it's normal, but since we are here for you. We just wanted you to be more confident. We just wanted you to parang i-go lang, ilaban lang natin as long as we are confident and we are parang into this. Ganun tayo ka-passionate dun sa tatahakin nating careers.
Ayan. So, thank you for sharing your stories, Sir JP. Ayan. So, last turn na lang po siguro,
Mhm,
we wanted to ask about possible openings, vacancies
mhm,
over at VXI where our students, our graduates from Tarlac can explore.
mhm.
Ayan.
Ayan. Hello, thank you so much. And for our viewers in Tarlac, we actually had our local recruitment activity there last week. So we Tarlaceños are very welcoming naman. So the nearest site is for our site in Clark, Pampanga. I think that's like 2 hours away from Tarlac. So we are accepting candidate with or without call center experience because like what I've mentioned, we do provide trainings. All you need to do is just to pass all the recruitment process from the initial interview to the job offer, and then you're good to go for the training. Yes, we also have sites located here in Manila if you are planning to relocate in Manila. One located in Mall of Asia, Pasay, in Makati, Buendia, in Bridgetown, Pasig, and our biggest site is in Quezon City as well, which I think much nearer also from the other Manila sites kasi like nasa North and Tarlac, right? So yeah, we have multiple accounts open for everyone. So we are inviting you to apply to our sites here, not just only for our agent position, but also for our corporate role as well. So yes, I'm so excited for everyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, to our audience, the link is on your screen. It's flashing below. That's jobs180.com/VXI. So, kahit hindi pa kayo graduate, kahit nasa senior
Mhm.
high kayo, pwede kayo mag-explore. Basahin nyo lang yung positions na available, yung tracks kung saan kayo pwede mapunta para research. Do your research para meron
Mhm.
kayong expectations na dala-dala.
True.
Baon-baon bago kayo mag-interview. Ayan. So, Sir JP, on behalf of EAU and also from our team, we thank you for joining us in this event po. And we look forward to
Mm-mm.
having you in other events. Thank you again,
Thank
sir,
you.
for that.
Thank you also, Shari. Thank you everyone for having me.
Thank you, sir. Ayan.
Bye-bye.
So, please, to our audience, don't leave just yet. We will be releasing the evaluation form in a bit. But to officially close our session for this morning, we are calling on Dr. Danilo N. Officiar, Vice President for Student Affairs and Services, to give us the closing remarks.
To our University President, Dr. Max P. Guillermo, to our Vice Presidents of the University, to the Deans of the various colleges of the AU, to our Placement Officer, Ma'am Kelly, and to all the officials of the university, especially to our students, and of course, our partner in this endeavor, jobs180.com. A pleasant day to every one of us. It is with great pride and honor that I welcome everyone to this webinar because this is a brainchild of our placement office in order to help our students facilitate their job seeking endeavors. And for that reason, we have partnered with a very capable organization so that they can help us in honing the interview skills and other soft skills that are needed by our students in order for them to land a job. Kaya dito sa gawain natin na ito, we encourage every student to participate actively, to listen carefully, and to put into action all the things that they will learn from this webinar. Of course, all your efforts will not end here. You have to do your best to apply all the principles, to apply all the skills that you will be learning so that you can really land the job that you dream of as you graduate from college. So without much ado, I would like to welcome everyone, welcome our participants, our dear students, and also our speakers, esteemed speakers in this particular event. Thank you very much and good day to everyone.
Thank you for that, Dr. Afishar. So now we will be releasing the evaluation link again to our audience. Please fill out the evaluation form within the day. So this is under the control of your university guidance office. Ayan. I will put it in the comment section as well. Ayan. So to our audience, again, thank you for joining us for this event. We hope you had fun, and we invite you to join us for the next set of webinars that we are hosting this week and also next week. So we usually release the topics on our Facebook page, and if you want to join, you're welcome to join in any of the sessions, and it's still free. So, kung interesting yung topic sa inyo, hanap nyo lang yung date and time, and then please watch with us. Ayan. So, to our audience, thank you all and have a great afternoon. See you!
Hello, I'm Vixie, the automated recruitment assistant of VXI Philippines. Do you want to know how to jumpstart an awesome career? Join VXI and be part of the International ICT Award 2019's Best Employer of the Year finalist, Best Company of the Year, Best Contact Center, Most Innovative Company of the Year for 2 years, Hall of Fame for Best Contact Center and BPO Company of the Year for 2017, 2018, and 2019. We are hiring account representatives for customer service, sales, and technical support. Find us in a site near you. Quezon City, Makati City, Mall of Asia, Pasay, Clark, Pampanga, and Davao City. Enjoy a competitive compensation package and industry best incentives. Apply via Facebook Messenger at VXIPH. Email us at careersph@vxi.com. Text your full name, location, and preferred interview schedule to 0917-777-5555 for Luzon and 0965-932-9745 or 0961-757-8361 for Davao. We can't wait to have you on the team soon. Apply now!
Greatness and us joy.